She usually is the Zillion. Could be tier into Catalyst, into Rod of Ages. Wait and see what the build path is. It is a top lane Rise. KSV bringing it back. From 2015, he was a top lane Rise player. See what KSV can make of this. They chose red side in game number 2 after SKT chose blue, so we stay on the same sides. They have been able to get away from the Kai'Sa. They clearly could not handle that. They could not in game number 1.
Well, right now, going to be finding an advantage here with this Dragon. Infernal Drake going to be taken. They have the backup of Roller and Core JJ just to ensure that there's no antics from SK Telecom. They will grab that one very swiftly on. We're 7.5 minutes into this game, and there's a second. But now that control ward's run down, so would have been spotted out. Tries to push him out of the Realm Warp, but will be able to do so. KSV now, yet again, looking like he's going to fall for that first blood. A flash over to the other side. Barrage comes down, and Tall will claim it yet again.
Too easy. After he was unable to take the Realm Warp, no way he was going to get out. Damage amp coming through from the press.
Flash, that will really offset the Rise here. As an Abyssal Voyage comes into the mid lane, looking for Faker. He's going to go in. It's going to be that Impale coming down to try to drag him out, but they don't make it very far, and Ambition's going to take more damage than Faker does, even with 3 members of KSV in the mid lane. So that was Phage and Sheen. So Tall is going to be in a very nice spot, as now it's going to be Crown getting jumped on. Taunt comes down, nice pillar, placed there by Blank. He'll throw up the ultimate. He'll be able to keep himself alive, doesn't have to burn the flash. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, Ruler taking a massive amount of damage. Devour comes in just before the concussive blows. Core JJ will spin him out. Ruler going to try to answer back some damage here onto the Braum. Will chunk out effort. No kills on either side.
No lane control for the Caitlyn. Successful gank doesn't happen in the mid lane. The Crown has to back anyway because the Chrono Shift doesn't pop, so he's very low on health and has to go for the recall. Now I see the Hero's Entrance.
Yeah, Hero's Entrance coming down. We'll get the pop-up Ambition going alone. They need the Devour, but it's not available. Which JJ just cannot save him, and now he's going to be dangerously low. Has to evade the barrage, still coming down. As they're stuck underneath the turret, Crown comes in from around the side, finds a stun in onto Faker, but the Blast Cone takes him out to safety. Now Bang will have to burn the flash. Had to use the E just to get over the wall, so at least costs him away from KSV, and seems like they will be successful in doing so. Effort pushing everybody back. Dragon goes low. Ambition trying to find his way in, but the pillar will slow him up. Bomb comes down, not going to find the take. SKT able to claim that one, and now Core JJ getting jumped on. Glacial Fissure comes in. Ambition cut off. He'll go down. The ultimate there from the Zillion will help keep him alive, and actually the Devour comes in from Core JJ. Maybe they've saved his life. Mystic Shot being body blocked there. Bang goes forward, finds one more tag onto Ambition, but he's still cutting his way back, and now Blank's going low. He's gonna have to jump out of there, but the bombs come down. They find the kill onto Blank. Faker arrives. Big Galio exhaust comes in. Bang goes over the Arcane Shift, finds one. Mystic Shot in onto the Ruler, and the bombs are just barely missing. The Ezreal manages to skirt around the backside of the fight. He will stay alive. It seems like Ruler, he's still fishing for it, but he'll be running into multiple members of SK Telecom. He's got to be careful.
So many kite options for both sides. I mean, it's going to be tricky in game number 2.
Blank here to back them up. Ambition waiting in the brush. Will get spotted out now as he pushes forward just to throw down a control ward, try to gain more room here into the bottom side. Stun comes in. Blank's going to get locked down. The Impale comes in. They'll slow him up with that tongue lash. Q from Ruler there, not going to get a connection in onto the trundle, and he'll be able to walk away with his life. And now KSV comes in around the back, looking for Faker. Will get the Rune Prison down. That's going to be Abyssal Voyage coming through. Several members looking to lock down Faker, but he can just jump his way out of there with a Hero's Entrance.
No easy interrupt. Takes 2 spells for the
SKT from pushing forward. Crown tossing out the bombs, threatening the stun and the turn as best as he can. Ruler is just taking this down solo here for the moment. Ambition hovering nearby so he can get the smite off. They get a stun in onto Blank. He's going to look to push forward, but second Infernal out there for KSV. It looks like they just want to exit without fighting.
Surprising amount of respect shown by,
a dog needing a stern talking to.
Well, he doesn't go in. KSV still looking.
Ambition goes in with a flash, gets the lockdown there onto the bomb.
Oh, baby!
Glacial Fissure coming in, and Faker this time finds it. Crown keeps himself alive there with the Chrono Shift, but the Caitlyn is dead. Ruler's been taken out of the fight, and Ambition is barely alive. One more tick there off that Galio Q would have taken him down, and they just can't answer anything here. 3 kills over to the side of SKT. Make it 4 as KSV will fall. Effort will die to the turret in the end as Faker desperately tries to keep him alive. And now SKT, they say, okay, you know what? You guys got the second Infernal. We're going to go ahead and take a Baron.
And SKT have drafted the earlier power spike. They've drafted the 5v5 comp. KSV open up for a 5v5. Invite one with the engage coming through from Skarner. Maybe he's baited by the fact that SKT gave them the Infernal. But SKT have Hero's Entrance. They have the ability to turn around any sort of picks like that, they will get the Baron easily available for QV on the Rise.
I was going to say, because of that, he can actually just go ahead, sit in the side lane against the Rise and not have that much worry. But now
Faker's
Faker,
all alone.
he's in a really questionable spot. The taunt comes down, Impale used by Ambition. He still
don't
has
do a
him
lot
at
of damage,
DPS down.
Achilles.
He's going to go in, Justice punching on a Ruler. He'll stay alive because of the Chrono ship, but he is just surrounded by members of SKT. Bang will find the kill. Effort now trying to exit with the Unbreakable up. Will be able to do so. Cube getting jumped on, takes a massive amount of damage as Bang comes over the wall. Missing shots connected onto him, but they don't want to pursue too much deeper because they haven't even broken this outside turret yet, but now they're going to be looking to do so as the minion wave moves up.
So the KSV we've seen too many times this season. They're trying to get a pick on Faker, but through Aftershock, they can't kill him. They don't have damage to do so. They're not playing around their win conditions. They're trying to play see hero, kill hero. It's not working.
Faker, he's still feeling a bit feisty there. Goes forward, gets locked down with the Rune Prison, takes a lot of damage yet again. Still is managing to stay alive, but the stun comes in. This time, Crown able to get the stop on the hero's entrance, and Faker will be punished on the south side.
KSV fall back. Crown can just be turned on. See how much damage you take. Very squishy build. Might die.
He's going to be, ripped apart there. Chrono Shift does come in just in case. Super fast there on the Skarner, but doesn't find a way in for the Impale. Doesn't have a prime enough target, but now Ruler going to get jumped on. Taunt comes down, Devour there from Core JJ, but he's going to get popped up and slowed up by the Barrage. One more hit, concussive blows will get procced. Core JJ will get popped. Chrono Shift comes through, but he is completely isolated, and Cube just disappears. Blank and Tull both go forward, get a bit more damage there onto the members of KSV as Core JJ desperately tries to make it out with his life, but cannot do so. Faker is hot on his heels, will be able to take him down. He's in the hole blocked by the Unbreakable. Effort going to stay relatively healthy, and SKT look for yet another Baron. KSV have to stop this. The smite's available there from Ambition. Ruler looking for Faker. He gets a taunt on the ground. Can they take him down? One more hit would do it, and there it is. Bang with a mystic shot. Manages to find the kill. Ruler and Ambition have to kite their way back, but SKT can just return straight back over to Baron.
That's what we said in Champions Select to Achilles. They can't 5v5 against this comp. The value of the Zillion ultimate is so low, and there's so much zone control from the taunt, from the pillar, that they just return, put down a Gangplank ultimate, and there's so much terrain that KSV can't pass. Can they pass SKT? They need to steal this Baron.
Yeah, they really need it, but now they're going to be cut off. TP coming through from Faker as he returns. Justice punch in onto Ambition, locks him down. Taunt comes through. Faker is just chewing up all this damage. Baron goes over. Faker will exit with the hero's entrance. SKT claim another Baron.
You can almost hear him. Rengar, a thing of the past, and sadly for KSV, they've never gotten a handle on the meta for the past month and a half.
Ruler taking a massive amount of damage. Bang feeling it, flashes forward, trying to get the mystic shot there to finish him off, but cannot do so. Ruler will go back to the fountain and try to stay alive in Ambition. I don't think he's going to make it. The Devourer does come up there, and they invested the Chrono Shift as well from Crown to keep him alive and in the fight, but you can just see how little SKT cares about this Skarner.
Looking to break the base here, so little KSV can do.
Faker goes forward, finds a taunt in onto Cube, takes a massive burst of damage. That's that AP Galio right there, and Cube as well is going to have to kite his way back. Ruler, one more hit would finish him off. No one can find him though. He'll go back, he'll retreat, he'll heal up, but SKT have broken the base. The first inhibitor falls.
And while the
have all but closed out this game here versus KSV. They're looking for the 2-0. They're looking for another inhibitor here in the mid lane. Faker goes in, finds the flash onto one. Devour comes down, keeps Cube alive here for the moment.
One big ultimate down, so one zoning tool. Gonna be on cooldown.
Barrage has been used. And SKT do struggle to get in range to take down this inhibitor. Ambition still threatening forward here for that Impale.
Only one range champion, so very difficult to siege down an objective. They'll take the inhibitor turret, but taking down the second inhibitor is going to be tricky. No Thresh to extend the range of the Impale.
By himself if need be. We already saw it from the Kaisa, but even with the Ezreal, he's still perfectly willing.
SKT trying to get QV to group, and now it is a 5v5. Terrain owned by SKT.
Ruler jumped on yet again. Devour comes down. Now that tool gone. KSV cutting their way back. Barrage comes through. SKT, this might be the fight that they want. Stun comes in. Bang gets locked down, but he is still going to be all right. Ruler, one more shot to take him out.
He's not out of the fight, though. He can lifesteal up from the minion way, so he can actually return. The fact that he doesn't die means it's still 5v5.
Good old Bloodthirster does bring him back in. Now SKT poking up towards that Baron. Another pillar comes through. Bomb finds a stun onto Bang. He's down to half HP.
Oh! It's one rotation from the barrels, but sadly for the side of SKT, the lifesteal's still there. They walk up. They still have not got mid lane outer turret. The minions pushing in top. Observer does point out on the mini-map.
Gonna be chipping away at that one there as the waves keep crashing in. Arrive in time as Ruler tries to clear out some of the vision. Control Ward is down this time. Baron down to half HP. Ambition has a blast cone if he can make his way into the pit. He's waiting. Go ahead, gets ready to pop over, comes in. Can he get the takeaway? Yes, it does! KSV steal away the Baron. SKT now looking for a way to collapse in on top of them, but do not find it. They're still massively ahead, but KSV, they take a deep breath. They try to burn through this.
Is there any control
Already
wards
halfway
here?
dead. Blank, he's not going to get there in time. That's going to be that Elder Dragon getting picked up here by KSV, buffing up their double Infernal. True Shot Barrage comes through. Cubase's down to half HP.
They're not going to give them a
Blast Cone's
free
gonna be denied.
exit here.
They cannot make their way out of here. They're going to be pinched on all sides. They do have the fast recalls if they can buy themselves some space. Perhaps then they can get out, but they're just going to go ahead, throw down that Impale there, in onto Faker. He goes golden with his own.
He's
the
dead.
Ruler pops him instantly with the headshot. Blank now trying to work his way back. He's getting slowed up. It seems like he will be able to retreat successfully. There's still the inhibitor. Their two have respawned.
They might try to end.
They still have 25 seconds until Faker comes back up. KSV, an absolute powerhouse right now with the double buffs ready to go. Bang! Chunking out QV. The shields come down for the Rise. Maybe just overstep. Bomb comes through.
He's back.
Yeah, has that one thrown down, trying to get a little bit more damage there onto the members of SKT, and the Chrono Ship brings him back into the fight. The first Nexus turret goes down. KSV, I think they might have done it. Tall gets chunked out. They need to do something. They need to do it right now. Faker coming back up has an absolute massive amount of damage to offer up here as this full AP Galio. As they try to hold out, Nexus now exposed. SKT, can they win this?
Chrono Shift is not going to be available for about 10 seconds. KSV, they know they're so close. The minion wave's coming back. I think they might try and rush it.
Bang, gets chunked out there. Ruler clearing out the barrels, gets a lot of damage in on the tunnel. He takes a hit. It's going to be the Unbreakable there from Effort. Does block the rest of those shots coming through. Faker goes in, finds the top, but he really just catches poor JJ. That's
Cubase's
about
on
it.
the Nexus.
Cubase, he's on to the Nexus. They have to cut their way back.
He's done it.
He's halfway dead. Bang! Tries to get over here, but it's just gonna go down. KSV against the run of play with a gold deficit, steal away the Baron, get the Elder Dragon, buff up the Infernals, and they manage to take us to game number 3.
It's a highway robbery from a KSV in one passage of play. The ARAM extends again.